Ladies and plops, we've just had our run of playing silly decks, right? So let's just take a sidestep into the world of sexy traditional arse banging bullshit and see what we can do. You don't need me to explain how the deck works. Number one, have your opponent mully-blap his balls, rack them up. This is it. This is what it's all about, ladies and shits. That sexy grind for those rank ups. Ah, my dick. It was like I just drank 15 bottles of blue juice. Stuck them in the blender, whizzed them all up, straight down the... Take an enema, so they're closer to your balls. I'm not even going to ingest them. I'm going to anus them. 16 ball circumference wang. That's what just happened to me, having that man concede so quickly. So, this one's not good. This one's bad. I think you have to be aggressive with your mully-blaps. That's worse, but yeah, fuck it. The land is not helping me either. So, Captain Jax, Captain Nia Jax, the woman with the sexiest arse in all of wrestling, in a non-conventional way. If I'm gonna stick my face in someone's bum, it's gonna be her. In wrestling, in the world, could be anyone else. Man, Nia Jax, what a bum-bums. What a bumblington. Alright, it's not great. I need to top deck a way of playing a Sarkhan, and then I'll be off to the shits. But if I don't, rub my dick. I think Deafening Clarion is around. Won't kill this, and he'll get an afterlife trigger. Do I play Carnarium in this deck? I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a long time since I opened this, and I thought, yeah, sexy dragoons. All right. So 2, 4, 6. I think you just have to get rid of this. Now, the sweeps work. Sarkhan will still die. But that's life. Alright. Now it won't die. Hopefully. Only got 2 mana open. Played it fast and loose with his mana base. It's Captain Jax. She wasn't doing enough squats. You gotta keep those bum cheeks rigid if they're gonna be so huge. So if I draw a land, alright, I can do both, right? Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid shit.
Who are you to call me mad? I'll show you unhinged.
Alright, just keep it nice and calm. Everyone stay quiet. We'll niv mizzet the man's arse cheeks. He is super stuck for land, but at the same time, he has all of the shits he would have wanted to draw. So let's not be too sad. Every turn he's played something sex bombs. Alright, that is a bit of a worry to stick 2 of those in the bin. Alright, that's not what I thought it was. I thought that was something else. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, do a shit on your balls? Nah. Red, 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 blue, blue, blue.
I summon you.
I thought this was the one. I'm going to keep this to discard it. I thought this was the one tap 2 creatures, blow up a Bumblechops. That's something I can't have knocking around. So he's up to 3 mana. That's manageable. Okay, it's just balls out, McGee. So he's probably got enough land for everything. Alright, that's a good draw. Alright.
I know what I'm doing.
I might. I am gonna play the second Sarkhan because my hand is shit.
I fight with a dragon's rage. Bolas told me I should do this.
Mm-hmm. Alright, the hand didn't get any better, but this is the turn, I suppose. Whether Miss Sexy one-piece leotard size 64 can give... I'm assuming this is flat Nia Jax. Not Jax from Mortal Kombat, nah. Or some fucking fat nerd who's just saying his name is Jax. Actual Nia Jax, post-Royal Rumble. That's who we just gave a blap into. Ooh, you see what I see, ladies and gents? Pirate's Pillage. It's pretty sexies. That's the last vault anyone will ever see, unless you pay 1,000,000 squids. I can't believe I must have been on like 99.99%. That's very useful. Let's see. Any sexy dragons that can fix my shit deck? Well, my deck's not shit. I'm just so used to playing shit decks that I assume that was what this also was. Immolating shithead. No, I don't think that's playable. Flames of the Raised Boar. 4 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Then 2 damage to each other creature that player controls. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater. I don't think that's very good. It's a full playset of these now. So, my decks haven't got any better. But let's carry on. For a second there, I thought I wasn't doing the recordings. That would have gone wrong. Shings, shouting the shit out of that as well. My name's Shings, and I'm playing Majinx. It's fucking bollocks. Fuck you. Alright, all I need is a land, and everything should be alright. A land of any colour. I've only got 1 Dragon's Horde, if anyone's wondering. I'm still in that spot where I've only got X of anything. It feels balls, but what can you do? Alright, blue-white control. I don't know. I'm still not into Magic enough to want to sit through a game like this. Manually tap those lands. We're playing controls. Alright, looks good. Looks good for being able to concede. If I draw a land, I think I still play Dragon's Horde into his counterspell. Alright, you got it. I'm glad. If ever there was a game, I'm glad I didn't draw any fucking lands. It was this. Get the fuck out. Blue-white is allowed. I mean, you're allowed to play what you want. I think I'm just going to be far more instantaneous with my concedes. If I play Is It, I hate it. And not because it's difficult. I'll always add that qualifier. Because I think at gold rank, nobody's got all the cards. And I'm the only one who, with a majority of the cards, still wants to do something a bit different. Everyone else, first card deck they built was Is It, and that was it. They just wanted to stick with it. Alright, I got a decent hand by the looks of it. I don't know what this is. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 of your library, reveal a creature or land. Well, the man has no secrets from me. I'll keep that. Alright. It looks like this should be straightforward. He's completely flooded. I got Vraska's Contempt. I really shouldn't have bothered taking Itali. I'm going to keep that and kill this as well. Yeah, it's not a great game, this one. But this is unedited Rubberdex. Alright, I'll kill that instead. Man, how do you go from... Well, to be fair, I don't know. I just don't know what that last guy's... How good that last guy's deck was. But this game is just odd to me now. Like... This is worse than the shit that I play against in unranked free play. We know what the answer is. It's fucking pussies. This guy is going, I'm just going to play dinosaurs because I couldn't give two shits in ranked, rub my balls. You have to commend the man for that. Most players would be doing something else, which is just wanking their knob. That was a lucky draw. I still am on the edge of defeat now that I look at this. So, red. He'll just discard a land, so let's play this. That was weird. It didn't look like it gave me the option to cast Nicholas Bubblington. If he's got Pompidos, that's fine. Even Lightning Strike is fine. Yep. Alright. Now, we could be turning the corners. 3 absolute sex bomb dragons. He's got absolutely nothing. I could take an argument for any of those dragons being the primary cost. I think you go Bubs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. It looks like I managed to turn it around against Intro Pack McGee. Fine. Yeah, I mean, this is an absolute mauling based entirely on card collection. But this is ranked. No one can tell me I was looking for some easy games. Suck my balls. I do like this deck. Maybe I'll play it a bit more. But yeah, this isn't... I don't know. I only want to play decks that I like. And I only like things that I consider being fun. And if you look at the faces of competitive Magic players, when they're playing competitively, it doesn't look like they're all wanking their balls. On Arena, they're fucking having a ball playing fucking idiot shit knobs. They all feel like they're on the verge of qualifying for the Jesus Cup. I don't know how many times someone's linked me Kenji showing off his double mythics. That's an embarrassment. That's an embarrassment, son. You've been playing Magic every day of the fucking week for 7 years. And you act like you just won a World Cup. You're a fucking bellend. I always forget what that card is. I always think that this is Glacial Fortress because I'm so used to not having it. That's dinosaurs again. I can never be mad about that. So I've got 2 options. I'm gonna do this one. just to avoid taking any more shits. The other option was to play Dragon Skull Summit. In case I draw another red land, I could play Sarkhan. So you have to contempt the Forerunner because it does too much. I do like dinosaurs. Everyone knows that. So let's think. I also had this. That would fix my land quite well. So if he plays this, then on the stack, blap the Forerunner. Then next turn, play the Demanding Dragon. No, I don't have double red. We'll figure all this out. There's just lots of things to worry about. If it gets damage on these guys, what's he's got in his hand? Some Zakama shenanigans. Some Rubadix. Alright. I just can't do anything. Ugh, the bane of the lands, ladies and shits. Alright. Can't ever really beat a Carnage Tyrant, no matter what I'm doing. So, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm on 1 in an absolutely optimist. If I play this, nothing happens. I won't block that. I'll gain another life. I think I do play this. It's not like that was new. the dragon shit. I don't remember that. So block here. This has to not die. That's oh man. Have to respect the dinosaurs. So I'm on 3. I can't kill either of these, no matter what I draw. What could I draw? Yeah, nothing. How many lands do I play? Because it feels like 75. Yeah, dead. Ugh. Never mind. Literally, was there any way out of it? I suppose I could have killed. I suppose I could have not killed. Nah, if you leave a Forerunner, he's just going to gain 2 mana a turn, play Carnage Tyrant 2 turns early. I don't think there was anything I could have done there. Reason Puller. Alright, this is a super slow one. So we'll see. Lands are solid. That's about the end of the story. Yeah, I told you, serious. Serious spells. Alright, he's in a bit of a shit. A lot of games have been decided by good or shit lands. This is obviously going to die, but it still does its job. Get a card out of his hand, put Nicky Bubs back in the grave for an Eldest Reborn if it doesn't get exiled. All of that. It's just not going to work out. So if he has another fungal infection, I could play Eldest Reborn and he sacrifices the infection. That's probably his best play. It's fucking idiot. Oh well. I just get confused. I don't know what lands are what sometimes. At least I got a syncopate. That was the real plan. Ah, we'll just keep an extra mana for syncopates. Yeah. Definitely all part of the plan. So, I don't know if this guy's missing a color or what. Who knows? That's not for us to speculate. What else do you want to see, ladies and shits? Yeah, that's fine. What else do you want to see in the world of Magic the Bollocking that I can build? Because it just can't be, did you watch SCG Tour? Well, let me copy all those decks. That's balls. Right? I mean, if you want to see it, I suppose I could do it. If I have the cards and all of that. I just don't think... I don't know. Like, it's one of the most peculiar things in the world to me. Is that the SCG Tour is on. We could watch professionals play with knowledgeable commentators going over both of the players' thought processes and decisions. Or you could watch a fucking bellend all by himself play against another bellend and just fuck it all up. But people love those bellends. So I probably have to pay 2 life here. And then another 2 life for a Dragon's Horde. But I think that's fine. Yeah. Everything I just said, still what's going on. Uh-oh. Well. I'm going to keep it. Just because everyone loves lands. So, I could play Dragon's Horde, or I could just Thought Erasure him. 1, 2, 3, 4... I think I'm going to Thought Erasure and then just play Bob's Hammer Dropper. I'm going to keep this too. Give my dinosaurs lifelink should they ever need it. Ranked is weird. Ranked is weird to me now. It's just weird. Like, this is not a good deck. And that's not me being critical of like, oh, the man doesn't know what he's doing. None of that bullshit. He clearly doesn't have all of his cards. I play tougher decks in unranked. It's so fucking strange. I don't know. What do you say? What do you do? Rub your ass, basically. What happened to my Clarion? Or was that a different game? Oh, I shuffled it away. That was my mistake. Fair enough. So that become a 4/5. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Shuffle that away. Block this. Yeah, we'll see. Protect Teferi because he's great. Dragon Teferis. It's pretty powerful stuff, ladies and shits. Yeah, you just gotta believe in the cheeks. Always, right? Always. Make sure he's got nothing good. No.
Keep up the pace.
Shut your mouth. Alright. Seems fine. A lot of these games have been uneven. But what you want from me? I can play that silly bollocks reanimate shit all day and fuck me. Alright. One last game of this. One last game of this, and then I'm just gonna play just all the decks. When cards in a library are known to a player, man, what do I want to buy with my silly wild cards? Alright, that's black. Fair enough. They both come into play untapped. Lava coil, something's dangerous. Who knows? The card of Vanquish. You ever get a credit card from some fucking weird bullshit company you've never heard of? I'm seeing an advert right now. So let's get a credit card with us. And I just think, why? Who the fuck are you for me to risk my money on? You fucking bumble chops. So, the surveil thing is super important here. Mortify a couple of my creatures. That's fine with me. Get rid of the angels. So, I'll keep this too. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have. So if he plays the angel, lava coil it. Alright, there we go. Hopefully draw a land off the top, and then be able to Thought Erasure and Mortify. No. So there's a lot of enchantment removal. There's not a lot I can do to keep my Ascanter around. There's nothing I can do. Mortify kills peeps. That is the worst, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that. So, it's basically top decks. I have to do this. It's just stupid. He'll invoke the divine it. Fair enough. Just lands. Just lands. So, Bolas also gets killed. That's fair enough. So I need a black land and then some spells. Yeah, it's just who can hit a threat fast enough. What is he so scared about enchantments for? So we'll play this again, Mortify, but at least in theory I can resolve one of my Ascanters now, or some other shit. So black land. If he plays a Lyra, then I'm in big shit without another black land. All right, I'm just gonna play it. You gotta believe he's spunked all of his enchantment removal by now. Nope, it's just anti-enchantments. It's like he sideboarded in. I don't ever want to see an enchantment. So I need. Well, I suppose Lava Coil is perfect. And Blood Crypt is also perfect. So, once again, top decks. You gotta think, as long as he doesn't... He must be playing some sexy enchantments, because the only reason you'd run fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential enchantment removalages is because you're so preoccupied with your own that you just gotta cover your balls. Just like, what do you call it, when you're in the shower. We're all walking around, check out my balls, fam. And then Squiggles McGee, across the hall, he's like, check out my balls. And then your balls are ballsed. So, still top decks. That's not a bad one. So, looks like this guy's Mardu Angels. I'm not going to attack. There's just no need to risk running Nivvy McSquibs. Rubber-dicks mortify all over the place. Eventually, he ran out. Volley veterans. 30 minutes is long enough. I don't like stretching videos out too long. When I play... This is a good deck, so I could feasibly play it all day. When I play really bald decks, though, for the future, I think we're going to have to trim it down to 15 minutes just to see the shits and then get out before our eyes start to melt. Like when we've seen Emma Handy's Wing Wangs. So, Rakdos Fire Wheeler, I don't know. Tower Defense... you saw me try that on the tubes. Squeebles my jeebles. If you're gonna open a sex bomb in this current meta, as they say, that's definitely it. Hydroid Crassus does everything you need in so many ways. In Green Ramp, it's a flyer. You draw cards and gain life. Before I forget about it. Where does it go? This thing's a fucking mess anyway. I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth trying to keep this deck alive. Shocktoe Bollocks is usually shit. Actually, part of Discovery's shit. Only 2 Wild Growth Wanks. I don't like playing ones of. We'll do that. Alright, there we go. Dragons. Not bad. But also, eat my bollocks.